Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, Glam By Sam. If you're new here, don't forget to click subscribe if you want new beauty videos 3 to 5 times a week. And if you are already a subscriber, then of course, hi, welcome back. So glad you're watching again. So for today's video, I'm going to show you my entire lip products collection. So I'm going to show you all my lipstick, lip liners, and lip glosses. I recently did a video where I showed you my eyeshadow palette collection and you guys seem to really enjoy that video. So I thought I would make a similar video, but then for all of my lip products. I'm also going to be decluttering a couple of them, and I actually have already started editing the video and it's going to be a pretty long one. So I think without further ado, if you want to see my entire lip product collection and declutter, then please keep watching. So this is my current lip collection. As you can see, we have lipstick, lip liners, and then glosses. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually didn't realize I had this many products. It's probably time to declutter a couple of them. I know some of them are probably like about to expire or just a little old that I want to get rid of. But this is not going to be a massive declutter, since I don't like giving lip products to other people because I don't find that the most hygienic thing to do, because I do put these products directly on my lips. I throw them away when I declutter them. So I don't just want to get rid of them to throw them away if I might want to use them sometime, but I'm probably going to declutter some of them and then I'll show you the rest of them, and we're also going to swatch every product. So I'm just going to move the liners and lipstick to the side for now, and then we're going to start with my glosses because I really enjoy lip glosses, and as you can see I have quite a couple of them, so let's see what they all look like. So I'm going to start by showing you all of my Fenty lip glosses. So as you can see, I have a big full-size one and then I have 4 minis. So these were actually from a holiday set that I did a review about. So if you want to see that, I will link it in the description box. It was from last year's holiday set. So let's see what all of these shades look like. So the first one I have right here is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. And this is a really pretty, more like brown nude color. And I believe this is one of the more popular Fenty glosses. So that is what that is looking like. It's a really pretty like nude gloss to wear on its own with a liner or on top of lipsticks, and I really enjoy this Fenty Beauty formula. I feel like the glosses are really good. So then the next one we have here is a mini from the holiday set, and this one is called Ruby Milk, and this is actually a gorgeous one, and I actually wear this one a lot more than I thought I would. So this just has also like the full-size doe foot applicator, and then as you can see it is just a bright pink color. It's a lot more pink compared to the Fenty Glow one. Then the next one I have right here is also from Fenty, and this is the one in the shade Taffy Tease, and this is also a really pretty corally color. These glosses are all really sheer, so on your hand they kind of like all look pretty similar. Like these two, for instance, you don't really see that big of a difference on your hand, so you probably don't need like all of these, but they came in a set and it was a good value. Then the one that's probably closest to Fenty Glow, as you can see, is this one here, and this is called Cake Shake, and this is a really pretty more brown nude with shimmer in there too. So as you can see, that looks a bit similar to Fenty Glow. This is Cake Shake and then this is Fenty Glow, so it's a little lighter. And then we have the lightest one from all of them, and this is probably one of my favorites. And this is the gloss in Baby Brut, and this is just a really pretty like nude pink gloss. I think this is really gorgeous. As you can see, this is what that shade is looking like. It's kind of hard to show because of the reflection, but as you can see, it's just a really pretty light pink color, and I really enjoy all of these glosses, so I'm not going to get rid of any of these. They aren't even a year old, so I can still use them. So those are my Fenty glosses. So then let's move on to my Charlotte Tilbury glosses, and as you can see, I have 3 glosses. So the first one I have here is the Collagen Bath, and this is in the shade Pillow Talk, and the Collagen Baths are kind of like a sort of lip plumping gloss. They sort of have like this hard style applicator, which I think is pretty cool, but this is just in the Pillow Talk shade. It is just a really pretty light pink, as you can see. I really enjoy the Pillow Talk products, but I have to say I don't wear this gloss as often. It kind of smells and feels like mint, and I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of that. I prefer this one here, so I don't wear this too much, and I don't really feel the need to plump my lips since I think my lips are already pretty nice as they are, so I don't use this one as much, but it is a gorgeous shade, so I wear this occasionally. And also this packaging is really pretty. Then next we have the Charlotte Tilbury Jewel Lips in the shade Pillow Talk. This is also a mini. These two are both minis. They came in a holiday set. So I'm actually trying to use this one up. As you can see, I'm doing pretty good. And the packaging of this is so stunning. I actually don't want to use it up because it's too pretty, but I really want to finish some glosses before I have like too many. So as you can see, this is also in the shade Pillow Talk, but this one has a sort of different color. This one is much more pink, whereas the first one is much more nude. So I like both of these in terms of the color, but I think I prefer the top one. And this is such a pretty gloss. It has a nice sparkle to it, but it's just so gorgeous. And then the last gloss I have here is the Lipgloss, also in the shade Pillow Talk. And this is also a nice gloss, but I don't really like the scent of this. And as you can see, this is a much more opaque gloss. This is the most opaque one out of them all. I find it funny that these are all in the same shade. They're all in the shade Pillow Talk, but as you can see, they're three completely different shades. So that is something to keep in mind when you want to purchase some glosses. It's not necessarily that the formula is different, it's just the color can be different too. I'm not going to declutter any of these. Then now let's finally declutter a gloss, and I'm going to be decluttering this one from KKW. This is the gloss in the shade Secret, and I really think this packaging is really pretty and the shade is also really pretty, but this tastes so bad. It also smells bad. I put this in my video of makeup products that I regret buying, I believe, because this is a gorgeous color, but I just cannot stand the smell. As you can see, really pretty color, but it smells bad, it tastes bad, and it's not necessarily that it is expired because it already smelled and tasted like that when I received it. And I know other people have the same issue with these glosses, so I know it's not just me. So I think it's just the formula, but since KKW Beauty is rebranding, I'm curious to see if she will change the formula of the glosses, and I hope that they'll finally have a different scent and smell because I really don't like this. So I am going to be decluttering this, but it is a gorgeous shade, I just don't wear it. Then next we have a gloss I'm not going to declutter, and this one is from Colourpop, and this is from the Colourpop and Bambi collection. And look at this packaging, it's a little thumper. I mainly wanted this gloss for the packaging, but it's also a really nice shade. It's just a very light pink, as you can see. It's sort of similar to the Baby Breath from Fendi, and I have to say I don't really prefer this formula over my Tower 28 ones or my Fenty ones, but it is a nice gloss, and because of the packaging I just have to keep this. And then also one from Colourpop that I have is this one from the Frozen 2 line. This is from the Elsa collection, and this is in the shade Mythic Journey, I believe. And this is also a really pretty color, but I don't really like the applicator. As you can see, it's more of that classic lip gloss applicator, and this is just a really pretty like icy sparkly gloss. It's that one right there, and it's really different from the rest of the glosses I have in my collection. And because it's Disney, I of course have to keep this. It's so pretty. And then the last gloss I have in here that's not Tower 28 or this liquid lipstick is from Kylie Cosmetics, and this is from the Coco collection, and this is actually also a gloss I'm going to be decluttering. Now this shade is gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but the reason I'm going to be decluttering is because I wore this the other day. It's that one right over there, really pretty shade, but I put this on my lips the other day and it sort of like started burning, and I really didn't experience that before, so maybe it's expired. I haven't had this for a year, but I don't know, maybe it's not really good anymore, so I shouldn't put this on my lips anymore. And I really want to try her new high gloss formula from like the rebrand. So that is my Coco K gloss, and that one is going to go into the bin. So my hand is super sparkly right now, as you can see, because I just wiped off the other glosses. But next I'm going to show you my Tower 28 glosses. And Tower 28 is a brand I recently really got into. I think it is a gorgeous brand. They're clean beauty, so that is good, and I just love these glosses. So the first one I purchased was actually this one right here, which is in the shade Coconut, and this is a gorgeous pink, and I thought that this was going to be my favorite color, but it's actually not, surprisingly. It is a gorgeous color, as you can see. It's a really pretty pink and it looks really pretty on the lips. I love wearing this formula, but for some reason I don't reach for this shade as much as I thought I was going to. I much prefer this one. This is the shade Oat, and this is, I think, the most gorgeous gloss I have in my collection. I really enjoy this one. It is absolutely gorgeous, and that is what it's looking like. As you can see, it's a much more nude gloss, and I love wearing this with a lip liner or on top of lipsticks. And whenever I wear this gloss, I also get compliments on it, and it's just really pretty. And when I purchased this one with the Tower 28 Beach Bleach, I actually got this one as a free gift with purchase on KKW Beauty, and this is the shade Magic, and this is also a really pretty gloss. I don't really wear it as much, and as you can see, the applicator is actually stained from my lipstick, but this is just a sheer gloss with a lot of gold sparkle. So I love that this was a gift, and it's really pretty. I'm not going to declutter it, but I'm probably not going to wear it as much as this one right here, because this one in Oat is my absolute favorite gloss. And then the last product in here, I thought I would put this with my glosses. It's actually the only liquid lipstick I have in my collection, and this is by Sigma Beauty, and it is in the shade Awaken. I actually received this as a gift from Sigma. I wasn't really familiar with their liquid lipsticks before, but this is a really pretty shade, as you can see. I wore this in one of my recent videos. I'm not entirely sure which one it was, but I thought it looked so gorgeous. But if you like liquid lipsticks, then I think you will really like this formula, and this shade is beautiful. I need this one in a bullet lipstick too. And then those were actually already all my glosses, so let's put my Charlotte Tilbury ones back in here. And then it's actually really sad, but my Fenty ones won't fit in here, so I'll keep those on the side. And then the glosses I'm decluttering are those two from Kylie Cosmetics and KKW Beauty. So now let's move on to my lipsticks, and these are all of the lipstick I think I have. There's probably a couple of them still in bags, but I checked most of my bags and I found a few. So these are all my lipstick, and I have to say I definitely don't use all of them, but I'll just show you these in like random order. And the first one I have is from Bare Minerals, and this is the Bare Minerals Mineralist lipstick in the shade Insight. And this is actually a really pretty lipstick, and this is just a gorgeous nude lipstick that is not too light, and it's also not too dark, so it's really pretty color. I'll swatch it on my hand. My hand is a bit stained from the lip glosses, so please keep that in mind. But as you can see, this is a really pretty color, and I really like the formula of this one too, so I'm definitely keeping this. Then another favorite right here is from MAC, and this is actually the only MAC lipstick I currently have in my collection. I used to have some more, but I decluttered them in the past because they were expired. This is the lipstick in the shade Modesty, and this is one of my favorite lipsticks. It's such a gorgeous shade and it's so comfortable to wear. I feel like it looks really good on my lips, and as you can see, it's a bit more cool toned than the Bare Minerals one, which is also why I really enjoy wearing this. I find this is one of like the few cool toned lipsticks in my collection that I have. So that is why I really like this one. Then next we have some Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. So the first one here is Very Victoria, and this is such a beautiful lipstick. I may prefer this over Pillow Talk. It is so beautiful. As you can see, it's a little darker than the Modesty one, and it's also a little more rosy toned, so this is a gorgeous lipstick. Definitely keeping this one. I'm also for sure keeping my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. This is a gorgeous one. It's sort of similar to Very Victoria, but it's a bit more pink, and this is probably one of my favorite lipsticks. This one is so good. And then also from Charlotte Tilbury, I have this one right here, which is the Hot Lips 2, and this is in the shade JK Magic. I actually don't wear this one as much as I hoped I would when I purchased this, and when I swatched it, it looks like a shade I would really enjoy, but for some reason on my lips it just doesn't look the best. I enjoy wearing this, but whenever I have this on my lips, I never really feel like this is the most flattering lipstick on my lips. I do like the formula, it's probably just the shade, so I need to try some more of the hot lip shades on myself to see if I maybe like some of the other shades a bit more than this one. And then also we have a mini from Charlotte Tilbury, which is in the shade Viva la Vergara. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. But this is just like a tiny little baby lipstick, and this was actually a gift with purchase sometime. So I'll swatch that right here. It's a gorgeous shade, but it's like much deeper than the other ones, so I don't wear this as much, but it is such a cute little lipstick, and of course I have to keep this one, and it is really pretty. Then it's time to declutter one, and one I am going to be decluttering is this one from from Bobbi Brown. And this is the Bobbi Brown Luxe lip color in the shade Pink Buff. It is a gorgeous shade, but for some reason I just never really reached for this. Bobbi Brown isn't really a brand I'm super into, so I am going to be decluttering this because no point in me keeping this if I'm not going to be wearing it. And then one more I'm actually going to declutter is this one from Fenty Beauty, and this is the Mademoiselle lipstick in the shade Thick, I believe. And I find this formula really uncomfortable and hard to apply. As you could probably see when I swatched it, this is just not really creamy and it's so hard to apply on the lips. I can never do like a smooth application with this lipstick, so I have to declutter this because I'm not going to use it. And I also find the shade is a little dark on my lips, so I don't wear it as much as I thought I would. Then next we have a Colourpop Just a Tint lip crayon in the shade Gimme S'more, and this is a pretty one. And this is a pretty lip color, but it is really sheer, so it's more like a lip balm or a lip gloss like hybrid. So I want to give this in my collection because this is the only lipstick in this type of formula that I have, but I don't wear it as much, but I definitely need to use this a bit more. And then next I have two lipsticks from KKW Beauty. Just like the glosses, I don't really enjoy the smell and the taste of these lipsticks, but I am going to be keeping this because they are really pretty. So the first one that is my favorite is this one right here, and this is in the shade Nude 1. Also, how pretty is this packaging? I think this is so gorgeous. So this is just a really light nude. As you can see, it's definitely a lot lighter than the other shades that I have, and that is why I really want to keep it in my collection because it's just different than the lipsticks I already have. And I love wearing this in the center of like a darker lipstick. That is really pretty. So that is Nude 1. And then next I have the shade Icon 2. This is much darker than the other one. I don't wear this one as much, probably because of the like scent and the taste, like I said earlier. I want to give this one another try, and if I still don't like it, then I'll declutter this one. But those are from KKW Beauty. I'm really curious about her new lipstick formula too. Then I have this one from Jouer. And this is the Essential Lip Enhancer in the shade Champagne. And this is definitely more of a lip balm than a lipstick, but I still thought I would show you. That's what that is looking like. I'm definitely keeping this because this is one of my only lip balms. And then another one I actually think it's time to declutter is this one from Revolution and Stove. I used to wear this one a lot, but I don't really wear this anymore. I think I went through an entire lipstick of this, and then I have a new one right now. It is a gorgeous shade and it looks pretty on the lips, but it's just not my favorite, and I don't prefer this formula over my other lipsticks, so I am getting rid of this one as well. So that is the Stove Revolution lipstick. So as you can see, these are all the lipsticks I'm keeping, and then the ones I'm decluttering are these three. So in total we already decluttered 5 lip products, which I think is pretty nice. And now let's move on to my lip liners. So like I said, these are my lip liners, and I probably need to declutter some of these too, so let's see what they all look like. So first I'm starting with my only Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. This is just the lip sheet in the shade Pillow Talk, and this is a beautiful mauve shade that goes really well with the Pillow Talk lipstick, so I'm definitely keeping this one. It is gorgeous. Then next, as you can see, the white ones are from Colourpop, and I really enjoy these lip liners. I think they're really good, especially for the price. So this one is in the shade Oh Snap, and it's a bit more cool toned than the Pillow Talk one. I wore this yesterday with that Tower 28 gloss, and it looked really pretty, so I'm definitely keeping this one. The next one I have is in the shade Beeper, and this is definitely a bit darker and a bit more brown. So I am keeping this one, but it's not my most worn out of them because sometimes I feel like this can look a little too dark. But I don't really have a lot of dark lip liners, so I think this one will be nice also for the fall. Then we have another one of these, and this one is in the shade Brink, and this is much more like warm and red toned than the other one, and it's also nice for the fall time, so I'm definitely keeping this. Also, please ignore that I need to sharpen most of these. I always am too lazy to do that, so the next one I have is this one in the shade BFF, and this really needs to be sharpened, but this is a really pretty nude lip liner, and this is probably one of my favorites out of them all. I feel like this one goes so well with so many lipstick, and it's just a really nice lip liner. So that is the shade BFF. And then the last Colourpop lip liner that I have is the shade BFF2, and this is definitely the darkest one from them all. As you can see, it's sort of similar to this one, which was Beeper, I believe, but I don't wear this one as much. Also, it looks disgusting. I am going to keep this, but I'm definitely not going to wear this one too much, just because I don't really like this shade the best. Then I have two lip liners from NYX, and I have one in the shade Natural and one in the shade Mauve. I actually forgot I had these, I'm not joking, but I used to really like them, so I am going to give them another try, and if I still like them, I'll definitely keep this in my collection. So I am keeping them for now. And then the other one is in the shade Mauve, and this one is, like the name says, much more mauve. These aren't as creamy as the Colourpop ones, but they're still really good, especially for the price. However, I prefer the Colourpop ones. So then I have three ones from Kylie Cosmetics, and these only have a 12-month shelf life. I've had these for longer than 12 months, so let's see how they perform. So this one is in the shade Harmony. So that is what that is looking like. Really creamy, and this is a gorgeous color. I am going to put the Kylie ones to the side just because I'm not sure if I can still use them, but I'll see what I'll do with these, and I'm not going to put them with my main lip liners for now. So the next one I have is in the shade Queen, and this one really needs to be sharpened, but this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's actually super similar to Harmony. I didn't realize that, so I am just going to be decluttering this one in the shade Queen because it's a little darker, and I don't think I'll be wearing this one as much. And then the last one that I have is Candy K, and this is of course Kylie's like most classic shade. This one also desperately needs to be sharpened. But that is what that is looking like. It's a really pretty lip liner, but I've decided to declutter all of them because Kylie also has now rebranded, so I'm not really able to still use them on my channel, and they might have expired, so I'm just going to throw these in the bin. And then the last lip liner that I have is from Morphe, and this is in the shade Backseat Love, and I haven't used this one as much. I feel like it's a little too light to be a lip liner, which is why I haven't really worn it. I like my lip liners to be a little darker, and this one from Morphe, it's also not my favorite formula, so I am going to be decluttering this one as well. And then those were all of my lip liners. So as you can see, these are all the products I have decluttered. I have decluttered quite a few products, but I didn't declutter too many. Like I already said at the beginning, it was never the point of this video to declutter like half of my collection. I just wanted to declutter the ones I no longer use or the ones that were maybe expired. So as you can see, I decluttered 4 lip liners, 2 glosses, and 3 lipsticks. So I think I did pretty well, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Okay guys, and this was it for my lip product collection. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me go through all of my lipstick, lip liners, and lip glosses and show you which ones I have, swatching them. And I personally love watching videos like this too, so I really hope this was entertaining. I did want to say that if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel, and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. I really hope you have an amazing day, and I really hope to see you on my next video. Bye!